Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Tom Morgan Drum Studio. And today we're back in a sequential approach to Rudimental Snare Drum, and we've reached page 23 and 24. And so we're really doing the two supplemental solos that use the flam tap and come after solo 4. So once you've done solo 4, you want a couple more solos to work on to kind of work on the flam tap a little more. You've got them right here. And the first one's called Smith's Crossing. And there's not really much in here that needs explanation. Watch the sticking, because that's always very critical. You don't want to just come up with your own sticking. Follow these stickings very carefully, because that'll, you're getting the common way of sticking rudimental style solos. And if you always do it with a different sticking, you're not going to form the habits that you need to form to really be able to play these types of solos and rudiments authentically and smoothly. So you notice the first measure starts right out with flam taps. Oh, the one little trick in this solo is at the end of the second measure, you see you have 3E and a 4, and it's 3E and a 4. There's a flam on that. Okay? So when I do that, I want to go 3E and keep my left stick down, so I'm ready to do a flam. If I go, I'm likely to get a flat flam. And that's in there to help you practice just keeping that stick down. Okay, so that's the only little trick in here. Let's go through it and play it. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, I hope you caught that left-handed 9-stroke roll in there. Be sure you use that sticking. All right, so now we have one more solo, and this solo is important because it introduces the idea of playing flam taps as 16th notes. Remember, I said in another video, maybe if you watched it, that flam taps can be played fast. I mean, you can bounce your sticks, because you're really doing just 3 notes on each stick. So if you can do a triple stroke roll, if you just intertwine those, you're doing flam taps but bouncing your sticks. Now you don't really have to bounce your sticks on this one, but you do have to play flam taps as 16th notes. So we're going to go 1 E and a 2. And we have a roll into them in the third measure, and 1 E and a 2 E and a. Okay? So that takes a little practice. So you might break up the solo a little bit and practice different parts of it if it gives you trouble. But, you're going to see flam taps as 16th notes a lot in rudimental solos that you play, and there'll certainly be a lot of them in this book. So you got to get to where you can do it. So, keep practicing the flam tap. The thing that happens as you play faster is that just like the flam, when you play it faster, the low stick doesn't change. The upper stick just doesn't come up quite as high. The same thing is true here. You know, if I'm lifting this high when I play flam tap slowly, well then I just don't lift them as high, but I keep my low stick down. Okay, so we're in 2/4 time now, and there are no repeats in this, so we just play it straight down. One last thing to look out for. Notice the last measure, it works out that the flam taps start with a left-handed flam. So just want to bring that to your attention. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, and 2. All right, so that's Green Machine. So work on those 2 solos. That'll help you get the flam tap more under your control and get the technique going. Our next video in this set list or this playlist will be the flam accent, which has got its own little tricks to deal with. All right, so like this video if you liked it. Be sure you subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.